Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Triple Double Nation. Today we're looking at Dennis Rodman and other NBA stars that are really weird off the court. Let's get right into the video. The world according to Dennis Rodman. No list of weird NBA players would begin without the man who could one day prevent a nuclear war with North Korea. Before he started hanging around with Kim Jong-un during his basketball diplomacy treks to the closed-off kingdom, Rodman was widely considered one of the most eccentric guys to ever play professional basketball. The former power forward announced he was getting married to an unnamed person during the 1996 off-season. This sparked countless rumors, among them that he was getting hitched to Princess Diana, Julia Roberts, Cindy Crawford, or Oprah Winfrey. When his wedding day finally arrived, Rodman instead rode around New York City dressed in a bridal gown and announced that he had decided to marry himself before attending a book signing for his first autobiography, Bad As I Wanna Be. As the Fiscal Times recounted in 2014, Rodman's other antics included dating the equally eccentric Madonna, dyeing his hair tons of different colors, kicking a cameraman in the crotch, co-starring in a Jean-Claude Van Damme action flick, along with a follow-up, and wrestling alongside Hulk Hogan in the WWE. He spent at least one portion of his retirement years working as a commissioner for something called the Lingerie Football League. Rodman made his first trip to North Korea in 2013, after which he called Kim Jong-un a friend for life. Now let's look at some other NBA stars that do some pretty weird things off the court. Number 1, don't ask Russell Westbrook about his left hand. Russell Westbrook has spent his career playing for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's also demonstrated some truly peculiar habits. That's one of the reasons the New York Times described him as a misunderstood genius. In a 2017 profile written by journalist Sam Anderson, as Anderson revealed, Westbrook writes with his left hand but shoots hoops with his right. Ambidexterity isn't all that odd, but Westbrook became angry when Anderson noticed this while he was signing a stack of documents. Don't put that in your article, Westbrook told him. When Anderson jokingly tried to make a bargain with him so he could publish what seemed like a pretty insignificant detail, the point guard cursed at him. "It was with so much venom it made me laugh out loud," Anderson wrote. In addition to being sensitive about his writing hand and getting into weird feuds with the Golden State Warriors' Kevin Durant, Anderson is very particular about when the Thunder start their practice layups before each game. They must start when the pregame clock strikes exactly 6 minutes 17 seconds, but he has yet to explain why. Westbrook, who made $26 million during the 2016 and 17 season, also insists on paying all his bills himself, and has been known to bring them into the Thunder lunchroom and quibble over any amounts he thinks are incorrect. Number 2, the sugary sweet weirdness of James Harden. Along with owning a closet stuffed full of some pretty wild and stylish clothes, the Houston Rockets' James Harden has a face that's currently home to one of the most famous and downright craziest beards in the NBA history. He's grown it long, and his career has grown along with it. The beard has helped him land lots of endorsement deals, one of which is pretty sweet, literally as well as figuratively. According to a 2016 article in Forbes, Harden signed a deal with Ferrara Candy's Trolley brand that kicked off with an odd advertisement revealing the contents of Harden's brain. Spoiler, the primary thing on his mind at the time was apparently the company's Sour Bright crawlers. He also stores candy in his basketball and digs into it while driving towards the hoop. If this follow-up is to be believed, later his beard landed its own digital video and got to participate in a mock press conference sans Harden. It even has its own line of gummy candy called Trolley Sour Bright Weird Beards, James Harden edition. This all makes sense since Trolley's catchphrase is weirdly awesome. Perhaps unsurprisingly, Harden's promotionals are dubbed Weirdly Awesome. His weirdness doesn't begin and end with candy commercials though. He speaks a secret language with his close friends that includes words like "fallo," means excessively flashy. Apparently, they've been speaking it with one another since high school. Number 3, Obsession by JJ Redick. JJ Redick likes to stay organized. Really organized. The Philadelphia 76ers auto shooting guard has turned this intense habit into something of an obsession. Redick meticulously plans his naps, which socks he's going to wear, and his meals. His intense pre-game routine includes eating roast chicken, a baked potato, asparagus, or broccoli, and washing them down with a cup of coffee. While being profiled for the New York Times in 2018, he discussed one disastrous meal on March 22, 2013, when his dinner arrived 20 minutes late and completely threw me off. The team lost that night by 24 points, and he missed 10 of his 11 shots. As game time approaches, his warm-up routine begins exactly 90 minutes before opening tip-off. It involves a series of stretches, practice shots, and eating exactly the right type of granola bar. At home, his closet must stay organized with military-grade precision, and he seems to derive little joy from all that extra effort, as he told the Times. You know what it is? It's exhausting. But not everything in his life is planned down to a second. While vacationing with his family in North Carolina, he somewhat spontaneously decided to join his grandmother on a journey to a tattoo parlor. She got a butterfly put on her shoulder. Redick, meanwhile, picked out a design that featured a reference to a Bible verse and the Japanese word for courage. Number 4, Jason Terry and his shorts. There are short attention spans and there are short attention spans. One of Jason Terry's routines might be best described as the latter. The night before each game, the shooting and point guard, who often goes with the nickname JET, wears the shorts of the opposing team. The tradition began during his college days when he and teammate Mike Bibby wore their uniforms to bed in order to calm down and get some shut-eye before an important game. As Terry explained, he got bored with wearing his own gear, and this keeps him entertained. His wife, however, isn't a huge fan of the routine. The Times also noted that he used to obsessively eat fried chicken fingers before every game. Another routine, this one supposedly inspired by Wade Boggs. As he's gotten older, though, Terry has switched over to a healthier rotisserie or grilled chicken. "I can't deviate from chicken," Terry said. "It has to be chicken." Number 5, sometimes Stephon Marbury gets carried away. Stephon Marbury had a career in the NBA that ran from 1996 until 2009. He made the All-Star team twice and co-wrote a children's book. Sadly, it all began to unravel after his final season. In July of 2009, Marbury went online and began what would become a 24-hour-long tirade that he live-streamed for his Starbury TV web show. During the stream, he took questions from viewers. When asked if he believed in aliens, Marbury said that he didn't know and added, "But I believe in Jesus because I saw him in the shower the other day." He also said that he was looking forward to meeting the spirit of Michael Jackson and ate Vaseline on camera. That last bit was particularly strange, but Marbury explained that it was his grandmother's old remedy for curing a sore throat. According to a rundown on the incident that later happened in the Los Angeles Times, Marbury clearly wasn't in a good place at the time of the unusual broadcast, but he went on to a successful post-NBA career in China. Number 6, DeShawn Stevenson may or may not be able to feel his face. DeShawn Stevenson had a 13-year career in the NBA. Along the way, he earned a reputation in the league for some pretty peculiar behavior. One of his quirks included doing a strange gesture every time he made a three-pointer, waving his right hand in front of his chin while he headed back across the court to play defense. He even gave the gesture the nickname "I can't feel my face." One collection of potential interpretations from the Washington Post suggests that it all had something to do with a neurological disorder, a reference to the 2000 Johnny Depp film Blow, a tribute to the dance moves of rapper Tony Yayo, or possibly all three. Whatever the reason, the "I can't feel my face" gesture spawned t-shirts. Number 7, the explosive life and times of Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas played for multiple NBA franchises before he went to China to join the Shanghai Sharks in 2013. Prior to leaving the States, he shared his tips for avoiding traffic tickets on his Instagram account. His favorite was leaving the dealer plates on his vehicle. As the Bleacher explained, it once helped Arenas run 60 red lights in 4 months and not get caught. Needless to say, he shouldn't offer driving lessons anytime soon. Along with blasting through red lights, he also once got caught speeding in a truck full of fireworks and without his driver's license. Along with getting a Barack Obama-themed tattoo on his left hand, Arenas' other eccentric behavior during his NBA days included a 2009 incident with his former Washington Wizards teammate, Javaris Crittenton. After the two got into a disagreement over a card game, Arenas showed up in the team's locker room at the Verizon Center with 4 guns and threatened Crittenton, who then turned around and pointed his own gun at Arenas. Fortunately, no one was injured in that standoff. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like rating down below and comment which NBA star shocked you the most. See you guys next time. Have a great day.